The phone buzzed on the coffee table, its glow cutting through the dim light of our living room. My wife Lisa and I had been married for 6 years. Our life in Austin centered around our daughter Emma and a home we'd built with shared dreams. Her recent late nights at her graphic design job and secretive phone habits had stirred unease. The text read, "At my ex's house, don't be jealous." My heart sank. Her casual tone mentioning her ex Brian was a jab meant to provoke. I typed back, "I'm not jealous. I'm done. Expect divorce papers." Her call came instantly, but I let it ring. Lisa's text wasn't a surprise. I'd suspected trouble for weeks. Her work meetings coincided with Brian's return to town, and I'd seen a flirty message from him on her phone. "Missed you last night." She brushed it off as nostalgia, but I'd accessed our shared cloud, finding photos of them at a bar timestamped last week. Her message was a test, daring me to react, but my reply, calm, final, shifted the power. I called my sister to watch Emma, shielding her from a storm, and contacted a lawyer to draft papers. Lisa rushed home an hour later, her face pale, tears already forming. "It's not what you think," she stammered. But I held up my phone, showing the bar photos. "You're at Brian's, telling me not to be jealous," I said, my voice steady. "You crossed the line." Her knees buckled, sobs breaking free as she realized I wasn't bluffing. The texts and photos, one she thought were hidden, exposed her affair. My reply wasn't just words. It was a reckoning, shattering her confidence. She tried to explain, claiming Brian was just a friend that she'd only visited to catch up. But the cloud revealed more emails planning meetups, her joking about my boring reliability. "You thought I'd stay quiet," I said, sliding the divorce papers across the table. "Sign these or Brian's wife gets the full story." Her tears flowed harder. She hadn't expected my evidence or my resolve. I'd already sent a summary to Brian's wife anonymously, sparking her own confrontation. Lisa begged, promising therapy, swearing she'd cut ties with Brian. But her text, her affair, had broken trust beyond repair. I moved Emma to my sister's, ensuring her stability. Friends heard through mutual contacts, some stunned, others confirming they'd seen Lisa and Brian too close at events. Her "don't be jealous" taunt was meant to dismiss me, but my reply, backed by proof, turned it against her, exposing her betrayal to our circle. The fallout was swift. Brian's wife confronted him, ending their marriage, and Lisa's social circle fractured as gossip spread. Her design firm, sensitive to workplace drama, sidelined her when clients caught wind. She tried a vague social media post about missteps. But comments were harsh, her reputation crumbling. My response wasn't revenge. It was clarity, letting her actions unravel her life. Her tears as she saw the papers were a consequence she hadn't foreseen. I moved into a new apartment, focusing on Emma, her school projects, her giggles. Lisa's calls dwindled, her world shrinking as she grappled with therapy and a faltering career. I didn't share the evidence publicly. Sending it to Brian's wife was enough, amplifying Lisa's downfall. Her text meant to provoke became her undoing. A moment she couldn't escape. Emma keeps me grounded. Her laughter my anchor as I rebuild. Rediscovering my love for hiking. Months later, I'm healing. Stronger for Emma and myself. Lisa's visit to Brian's house and her taunting text were her mistakes. And my reply, direct, unflinching, ensured she'd face the cost. Her breakdown, raw and desperate, was a reckoning she hadn't anticipated. I'm writing a future where trust is sacred, leaving Lisa to face the ruins of her choices. Her text, a lesson she'll carry forever. I'm moving forward, free of her games, knowing her attempt to dismiss me cost her our family. Lisa's left with the echo of her own words, a reminder of what her betrayal destroyed. That text, "Don't be jealous," was her misstep, and my response changed everything, ensuring her tears marked the end of us. Her mistake was thinking she could taunt me and keep her secret. My reply, backed by evidence, was her reckoning. I'm building a life where Emma and I are enough.